All right, so the water is basically just at boiling point. But it's not quite hot enough to reach a full boil, but we're going to change that, but not by changing the temperature. Watch this. I got to be careful so I don't burn myself. So you see the syringe, right, with the piston, so you can compress. Right. By the way, since we have a piston here, maybe now is a good time to show you something. If I fill the piston with plain water and try to compress it, see how I'm holding the left side with my finger? Nothing can get out. Look, I'm pressing and nothing can happen. That's because liquids, the molecules are already on top of each other. There's no space between them. You cannot compress them. See, look, trying to press, I'm pressing, nothing's happening. But what if I just have air and press? See? Gases are mostly empty space. The molecules have a lot of empty space between them, so you can push them closer. So you can compress a gas. But now here's the cool trick. So I'm going to take a little bit of the hot water. See, it's not hot enough to boil yet, but watch this. If I put my finger over this end so no air can get in, if I cover that end and then pull back on the syringe, let's see if I can get it to be visible this way. All right, ready? If I cover this end and pull down, oh, let's try it one more time. See the water? What's it doing? It's boiling. How? It wasn't hot enough. Now check this out. Watch what happens when I let my finger off the tip. When the air presses on the water, it stops boiling. So that means that when you have normal air pressure pressing down on top of a liquid, all that pressure on top of the liquid makes it harder for the liquid to turn into gas. So the boiling point stays what we call normal, right? On Earth, whatever the air pressure is, normal Earth air pressure, we call that normal boiling point. However, again, look at the water. It's not hot enough to boil, but if I do this so that the air can't press in and pull down on the syringe, look, the water's boiling even though it's not hot enough to boil. But if I let my finger off the top so that the air can press on the water again, it stops boiling. There you go. So if you jumped out into outer space with a cup of cold water, it would boil because there's no air pressing on it. So the lower the external air pressure, the lower the boiling point, the more pressure that you push on top of a liquid, the higher the boiling point gets.